Hello there everybody! Thank you for slithering into my channel. I am Symtherin. These up here, these are my socials. So go and check them out, follow, you get sneak peeks and we can chat and have some great old good fun about literally anything under the sun. Like, it doesn't have to be Sims, it can be anything. But today we are doing a speed build, of course, but this one is an apartment renovation, and it is part 3 of the Hogwarts Houses apartment series that I have been working on. So I already did, the first one was Ravenclaw Chic. My second apartment was a large Gryffindor apartment, kind of in a traditional style. And now this one is the Bohemian Hufflepuff apartment. It just stuck. So first off, I am going to link the playlist up here in the corner for you guys to check out. It'll also be linked down in the description below. But I've been trying to do a Hufflepuff apartment for weeks now, and nothing was sticking. I didn't like anything that I was placing or putting down or trying to do. It was not working. But for some reason, yesterday, it clicked. I don't know what happened, but I say yesterday, as in yesterday for me right now. I am pre-recording this voiceover a few days in advance. So, just throwing that out there. But here is the little tiny kitchen. It's so tiny. So I didn't want a huge apartment because I wanted to utilize a lofted kind of bedroom platform thing, because I haven't done it in an apartment yet. But here we are in Evergreen Harbor, and I basically cut the apartment in half, and I'm only using this front half. The back half later on, at the very end, I think I just raise it up as a platform so that you kind of don't even see an empty room. So yay, multifunctional uses for platforms, right? But anyway, while we work on these kind of shelving units up here, because I didn't want to use any cabinets for this build, I wanted it to be kind of open. I wanted to remind you guys that there is a shell challenge that I am hosting, and this video is being uploaded Friday, so which means now there is one more month, because that should be in by January 4th, and sometime after January 4th I will be taking a look and even releasing my own take on the shell that I created. So I'm going to link that up here on the screen as well as in the description below. So when I was thinking about the Hufflepuff who lived here, I ended up coming up with the idea that it's 2 Hufflepuffs who live here, a lesbian couple, because one trait of like being in a Hufflepuff house, it's the Hufflepuff house, go Badgers. But one of the things about Hufflepuff is that their house is like the most inclusive out of all the other houses. Like Gryffindor, you need, like, the biggest trait is bravery. Slytherin, you've got cunning, and it's very like specific. Ravenclaw, you're wise and wisdom. But Hufflepuff is more inclusive, like I just said. So I felt like it was pretty fitting that these 2 women would be Hufflepuffs. And they would be pretty artistic. And I imagine that one of them is more musically inclined, so there is a piano in the bedroom. Now the kitchen and the living room, they're pretty cluttered and full of greenery and plants because they're Bohemian. Or they like the Bohemian style. And so the bedroom isn't as cluttered, and I pretty much did that on purpose because I assume they only sleep there and they don't hang out there. It doesn't look like a good spot to just hang out. I ended up using some dividers here. I think I changed the swatch, yes. And I kind of liked how it was kind of poking through that half wall. Kind of adds some texture to it. And I put these Parenthood tiles up to give the kitchen a little more of a, like a backsplash kind of thing. So as we clutter up, I also would like to announce that, I mean, you may have seen me announce it on Twitter if you follow me there, but I am doing or participating in my very first collab. Speak. I'm not doing this recording again, so it is what it is at this point. But I'm doing a collab. It is a cozy Christmas collab, and it is hosted by none other than Princess Jasmine. I will link her YouTube channel down below. If you don't already subscribe to her and watch her videos, I suggest that you do. She is very talented, and I am obsessed right now with her Gilmore Girls save. I love Gilmore Girls. I need to rewatch it. But anyway, I love this living room. So when I put these shelves up pretty early, and now I'm making this little gallery wall of art thing, but this apartment kind of kicked off as I want a whole wall that is like a bookshelf, and I want to like kind of make it myself, you know? And so it necessarily wasn't a Hufflepuff apartment yet. I was like, I'll try to make it a Hufflepuff apartment, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna roll with whatever goes. But I really love the aesthetic here for a Hufflepuff. I really do. Like, I feel like Ravenclaw is pretty easy. They're smart. Gryffindor, you just gotta do a lot of bold reds and browns. And then Hufflepuffs, it was definitely a challenge for me. I am now playing with these rugs, and I had an issue with rugs floating. And I think it's this rug, it kept floating. And I think it's because of the platform. Like, if you see it here, and then I keep going, but then I realize, this rug looks like it's floating. It was difficult. A lot of glitches here. Not too many glitches. But I added that little blue chair there, kind of for a pop of color to get some contrast, because I kind of like the blue in that rug. I end up not keeping that rug, though. I think I just give up, because I didn't even like it down there. I get rid of it. And wreaths and flowers and stuff. It was just so perfect. So many plants in here. And I clutter up this bookshelf. I believe I skipped most of it because that took me the most time. And in a minute, I will be placing a undecorated Christmas tree, because we are in that season. But I mean, a lot of people have decorated their Christmas tree at the point of me doing this voiceover. I haven't even put it up yet. I'm hoping to get it up this week. Definitely hoping and hoping and hoping. I'm thinking of what else I wanted to tell you guys, but there's really not much else that I've got personally going on. Oh, I put these eco lifestyle like plant wall decorations there. I'm in love with this apartment. Like, I think I would live here. And I end up putting a platform here with the fireplace because I keep forgetting I can do that. And I just love the feeling of the raised platform. Oh, and I use that debug TV because I don't think they would watch much TV, but I think they might like to have it on for like background noise or something. I don't know. I mean, if they're witches and they're Hufflepuffs, it's not that big of a deal. And I know my first Hogwarts apartment, I tried to keep with the no muggle devices in the builds, but I mean, we're in what, the 21st century? I think witches and wizards can have some electronics. I mean, why not? Why shouldn't they? They have radios. TV isn't that far behind, and you know, with all the Muggle studies they got in the schools, why not? So I've really enjoyed doing this series. I'm going to be really sad when it's over, but there's plenty more ideas I have. We can do tiny homes, we can do full-size homes, we can do mansions. There's just so much. But here again, showing you my social media accounts. I know I had a suggestion a while ago to do Hogwarts House's Create a Sim series, where I do all of the different houses and create their sims and get their aesthetic. Create a Sim is not my favorite feature in the game, but occasionally I do get that itch. So when I do get that itch, it's at the top. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. And then if you want, you can go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And for notifications, of course, ring the bell. I will leave you guys here. Talk to you later. Have a good one. And don't forget, never tickle a sleeping dragon. Bye.
I remember the days, always at the same place, the same people every day. I will never forget this black old Corvette standing in front of my way. We were both in high school. I thought I was a fool. Oh, when I was falling for you. You keep drawing me in, and I know it's a sin. But even so, yeah, I need you. You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. Feel so bittersweet, knowing I can leave. You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. I can feel the beat of my heart and beats. 'Cause you taste like candy. Sunday, feel so bittersweet, knowing I can leave. You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. I can feel the beat of my heart and beats. 'Cause you taste like candy. Tasty. You on a Sunday, feel so bittersweet, knowing I can leave. You taste like candy, eat you on a Sunday. I can feel the beat of my heart increase. 'Cause it tastes like candy.